On January 11th, I uploaded my first video of the Ninjam you know today. I've been through several stages of my growth, and at this point, I focus on Splatoon 2 the most out of my content, and a vast majority of my audience sees me as a phenomenal editor, if you can't already tell. And I've been anticipating for myself to be recreating a channel trailer type thing because my previous version is way outdated. But I'm not only here to help you to understand me. Honestly, being a creator is more complicated than you and I even think. But instead of me just rambling here for 3 to 5 minutes in an attempt for me to be funny only to realize the script is trash, I feel like it's important for me to also know where my channel comes from. I should also know why I'm still on YouTube, why I started in the first place, and in order for us both to understand that, we're gonna need to go back. All the way back. Let me just say this to start off. I initially intended on this channel to be something completely different than what it ended up being. Mind you, my first video was a Breath of the Wild video recorded with an iPad, and I probably recorded for about 30 minutes or something, I don't know. I think I even managed to upload the video the same day as recording. It was probably really poorly edited, compared to my standards now anyways. So why am I telling you this? Why did I even decide to make this video in the first place? Well, here's the thing. I don't know if you know about this, but there's this one popular Splatoon YouTuber and variety gaming channel who goes by the name of Choc the Milk Gamer. Essentially, I was inspired by Choco's videos and his overall sense of humor to make my own. I mean, I had been a funny kid growing up, and making people laugh was like my part-time gig. And on the topic of side info, I have always revolved around the Nintendo fanbase as a growing child, as I was a huge fan of Mario, Zelda, and slightly Splatoon, but we'll get to that later. All of these ingredients came together on January 11th when I created my first video. Mind you, the video is privated today because it had a faint reflection of my face on the screen. But it wasn't long before I decided to continue on making these videos, and actually even at some points my dad even started to support me, and he even helped me with the scheduling of my next 2 videos. But oh boy, I did not know what was to come from me starting these videos. A really important component to my channel is the fact that I focus on the game Splatoon 2. Most people, especially on the internet, don't know this, but I actually did not like the original Splatoon game. I mean, I have played the original game, it was just, I didn't play it that much. I didn't necessarily want to play it all that often. I mean, I liked the game. It was just something I would play if I was waiting for my pizza in the microwave to heat up. However, when my channel rolled around, I made a singular Splatoon 2 video as one of the first 3 videos I had made, and again, that was one of the privated ones that was really bad. But I ended up enjoying making that video, and way more videos came in the next 6 months. After 6 or so months, I had started making a lot more of those. That had essentially become my main source of content. And I do remember at one point along the road, I did my first ever collab with The Switch Show, essentially giving me that initial startup to the Splatoon community. It was at this point in time I had properly started to engage in the Splatoon community, and shortly after I hit my first 100 subscribers. That was pretty great to me. At that point, that was a lot of people. After that point, my channel started to improve. I would consistently get over 100 views on every video I did after 100 subs. I improved at editing a tad bit, even though my gear was no different, and things were good. Eventually, a lot of things changed to the channel when I hit around 200 subs. Mind you, the first video I'd made when I achieved 200 subs was much higher quality, and before, as I said, my videos were recorded and edited on a crappy iPad. Now, I started to use professional software such as Davinci Resolve 15, Photoshop CS2, and I could finally use my capture card. Fun fact, I even received a capture card for my birthday in February of 2018, but I really couldn't use it up until this point. But then, January of 2019 hit me. I had been planning this video since a month before, but on January 18th, 2019, I uploaded I'm Not Fantastic. This was around the time that Fantastic, a Splatoon 2 based gaming channel, had hit 100,000 subscribers. A significant amount of people in this time period were making videos for him, congratulating him on 100,000 subscribers. But my video, the intention of it anyways, was different. I had not intended on this to be a congratulations video, or so to speak. It was literally just a coincidence that at the time I uploaded it, it had been a week since Vian reached 100,000 subscribers. However, when the video went out, Viantastic promoted it in his community page, and it exploded with thousands of views. Today, it has around 6.9 thousand views, but at the time, my sub count almost doubled. I went from around 275 subs to 440 or so in just 2, 3, or 4 days. It wasn't long before I hit 500 subs on February 18th, and this time around, things would be different. Throughout my content creation career, I've been good friends with another Splatoon-based YouTuber, Delta Storm. We had always grown our channels at similar sub counts, and so it was at this time, not even too long ago, that we both had around 500 subs. Delta's birthday was coming up at the time, which was March 20th in America, also March 21st for him over in Australia, and I decided to make a nicely edited montage promoting him with music in the background. If you don't know, these are commonly referred to as music montages in the Splatoon community, which is a thing that Viantastic is known for. Anyways, this ended up not being like any old music montage. I uploaded this video on Wednesday, March 20th, and it did well on the first day, like any of my other videos, with 100 or so views in 5 to 6 hours. However, when I arrived home from school the next day, Viantastic found the montage, and he believed it was edited so well that he decided to promote my channel again. The video currently has over 7,000 views, and once more, Vian managed to almost double my sub count. That same day, I went to bed with 800 subscribers. The next day, the support carried on, and I ended the day with 950 or so subscribers. Many of my supporters, especially including Delta, Sapil, Casero, Alpha Star, and Mosh Plays, were all convinced I would end up with 1,000 subscribers the next day. As predicted, I achieved 1,000 subscribers at 11:19 a.m. Central Time on March 23rd, 2019. A lot of my friends and supporters have been saying throughout this time that I was very underrated and have always deserved a much higher sub count than I've had. Even with 1,000 subs, I still don't know if they say that, but see for yourself.
I personally think Ninjam is pretty underrated. Sure, 1,000 people is a lot, but come on, he deserves more.
I definitely say his channel is underrated. I honestly think his editing is on tier with some of the bigger YouTubers that have over 100,000 subscribers.
Ninjam is still underrated, despite him reaching an incredible milestone. From his editing, to his sense of humor, to his over-exaggeration in editing, he deserves more subscribers than what he has. Like, what?
I do believe that Ninjam's channel is still considered underrated, because I mean the amount of effort and the editing he puts into his videos is just basically absolutely insane, so he deserves like 1 million subscribers. I truly do believe that.
But seeing as there is a new audience to my channel, I just wanted to take a minute or two to say, hi, I'm Ninjam. Most people know me from the Alibi montage or the I'm Not Viantastic video. I'm a teenage boy who just enjoys video editing and making art with my work, both funny moments and general editing projects. And I honestly could not be happier to know that 1,000 people will be forever supporting me behind the screens. It might not seem like much to a lot of people's standards, but to me, I couldn't be happier. This is merely the beginning of what could have potential, and I just wanted to say thank you all for being a part of my story. But this story isn't done. This story isn't going to be perfect, and this story isn't going to grow without falling back down. But if I'm going to be completely honest with you, if I could control my story, I would. But I can't. So why stop doing what you love? Thank you.